Clay Friends. So this one actually minted at point 0.2. It's sitting just under mint price. But this collection I actually bought into on the secondary market. I didn't have whitelist for it, and I do like this project a lot for a lot of reasons. So the first one is I'm really enjoying the smaller collection sizes. I have noticed recently, the bigger collection sizes are really struggling to sell out. So I think 5,000 is good. I'm even thinking 3,000 is great. Great owner distribution, a decent amount of Ethereum traded, but nothing like huge. I keep doing the same thing. I want to show you guys the art, and I keep getting ahead of myself. So if you have a look here, and I'm going to show you about the artist, a notable artist in the space. I think we could pretty much say they're sitting at floor. I mean, there's one at 0.19 and then one at 0.199, and then we at mint price. I'll show you what part in the cycle we are. At the moment, I'm really appreciating anything that's unique. To be quite honest, with all these derivatives and Kevin, and then derivatives of Kevin, and then I mean, Kevin was already a derivative of MFs.
Kevin Club.
Yeah, the muted Kevin Cats Club. I mean, it's just I really just I just see something different, and I'm like, wow, I love it. Okay, activity over here. You'll see that and this is very similar to the last chart that Morland showed you, and this is really what you do want to see. You do want to see it holding pretty steady. You expect it to drop after reveal, but then you do want to see it starting to rise, if possible. And this is a typical chart and exactly what you want to see. Also, this one, unlike the first one we looked at, is 100 sales, which is enough of a sample size to say, yes, the price is rising. Sales are slowing down, and we are finding that people lose interest initially and then they sort of wait to see. So there's 100 sales, but today's not over. The day before was 157. The day before was 181, but that was the day after reveal. So I do think today and tomorrow and the next day will be quite telling as far as the direction of this project. However, if you look at it, there's a lot of positives here, which is why I personally bought into it even without whitelist. So we've got world-renowned stop-motion animator Trent Shy is pleased to present you, Clay Friends. About the artist. So he comes from South Carolina. He's self-taught in stop-motion animations, and he's widely considered an expert in his art form. He has a loyal following. Again, we're seeing almost 1 million followers, over 250 million views across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Having worked with notable brands such as New Balance, MTV, Bleacher Report, Trent is no stranger to corporate partnerships. Trent is passionate about spending time with his wife, Liz, and hitting the trails of his mountain bike. So again, this isn't like these other projects that were saying, oh, we have an artist that's done Marvel and Disney, and then you're like, what is the artist's name? And it's like, we're not telling you. Here, the guy is well known in the space before this. He's got a very big following. He's not shy to give you his name. He's giving you his wife's name. He's got nothing to hide. So I like that. Again, another, and you're seeing a pattern here. All of these are fully doxed teams, and that really makes a difference. And here you go, there's their pictures. This is what they do. This guy's hilarious, but just good to see. Again, this isn't a massive team. These two are just moderators, and an advisor, a creator, an artist, but they're willing to put their stamp on it. They're willing to put their name on it, and that does go a long way. And then I just wanted to show you this video because you can see his passion and how he did it, which we always like to show you.
So each one of those he made out of clay first, and then.
I don't know. I don't know if each and every one was. I don't know.
Okay.
But I think this was maybe part of his idea generation process.
Right.
I don't think he would have done 5,000 personally.
Oh, they take the picture.
Yeah, you see.
Okay. I like this. This is cool. This is really cool to see. That's really, yeah. Man, that would take still the time to make all these traits out of clay and then take all the pictures and do all. Oh, wow. Very
Yes,
talented.
I would imagine that it'd have to do like a hundred. You know, if there's 100 traits, you'd have to do each of them in clay. Oh, I've lost us. Are we here?
Here we are.
There we go. You'd have to do each. You'd have to do each one of the traits in clay initially, possibly touch them up. Okay, so you could, but I imagine he made probably 10, 15, 20 of those guys with different traits.
Yeah.
But always nice just to see the creation process. I'm not going to take you through roadmap and all of that. If you're interested, look in the project. It was a 0.2 mint sitting at mint price. Well, it's just gone down since I started talking about GC. As I say, I'm bullish on a project that drops. You know, I would have bought it at the 0.99. You know, now 0.199. But yeah, something that I like, and I like the team, and I like especially like the art being unique. Yeah, I think in different market conditions, this would be, double what it is currently. The question is, can it maintain momentum? You know, it doesn't have a huge compared to the 6,000 we saw. It's got 1,000 ETH traded, which is still amazing, but is that enough to carry the
Keep
sales and to
them.
keep it
Yeah.
moving and to keep that momentum? Time will tell.
Yeah.